guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I will be reviewing the one and only Lights Lacquer. Oh my god, I am so excited about Lights Lacquer. You guys have no idea. You guys know that Kale Polish is my favorite nail polish brand to date. Actually, that might change because Lights Lacquer is officially here. And they've been officially here for quite a while, but you know, I'm late on this review. I have already posted a lot of swatches on my Instagram page for Wake Up and Polish, so if you guys want, go follow me there. I am so excited for Lights Lacquer. I already am in love with this collection. This collection is Girl Power and I love every single color. I have already been seeing sneak peeks of future Lights Lacquer polishes, you know, that she puts on her videos. And also, like, there was a sneak peek recently that she posted on Instagram. I was like, oh, that color was stunning. It was amazing. It was like a light blue. I don't know. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I love blues. You guys know this about me. Well, I don't know if you guys know it, but I love blues. Anyways, I will let you guys know a little bit about the brand, and then we will get into swatches, and then I will let you guys know my thoughts at the end and just compare it a little bit to Lights Lacquer to Kale Polish, whether the formula changed or not. And if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. So let's get started. So Lights Lacquer is actually cruelty-free, vegan, and they are made in the USA, and they are also 7-free. 7-free means that they are just free of toxic chemicals, which are found in different nail polish brands. And those are just chemicals that will, you know, obviously go in like nail polishes to help with the formula or whatever, but they can also be free of those chemicals, and they can be like better for your health and for children to use and stuff like that, which is great about Lights Lacquer. And the price of each nail polish is $7.50. The bundle for everything I think is $52. Yeah, so the bundle for everything is $52, which is what I got, and honestly I think it's the best deal you can get. All 6 polishes for $52. That's like a great deal, and all these amazing features that Lights Lacquer has, like what? And honestly, for it to be 7-free, it's pretty affordable, because I know brands that are like 7-free, 5-free, you know, like just chemical, like toxic chemical free, that are like much more expensive than $9.50 per bottle. There's some there like 13, like, you know, up there like 13, 15, $17 even. And honestly, this is a great nail polish in my opinion. Alright, so now let's get into the swatches. Oh my god, I forgot to say something important in this video. Lights Lacquer ships internationally. So we're gonna start off with Woman, and as you guys can see, Woman is such a rich blue color. Lights Lacquer describes this as a creamy denim blue, and I definitely agree. It is a very deep blue, but it's not deep enough to be navy, and it is very opaque, and with one coat you guys can definitely see that the first swatch, and this is with 2 coats. So 3 of the colors in the collection are cream finishes, and the rest of them are glitter, metallic, and a satin one. Now we are moving on to Heffa, and Heffa as well is very opaque with 1 coater. This is more of that teal green shade. It definitely has some blue to it, but it is more on the greenish side. And Lights Lacquer describes this shade as a dusty sage green with a creme finish. Heffa can also be a 1 coater, but I definitely suggest doing 2 coats just to get the opacity of the color. Next we have 11, and 11 is such a unique color. Lights Lacquer describes this as a mustard shade with deep green undertones, and I definitely see that mustard yellow coming through. There's definitely green, and you can tell because it's not a bright yellow. And as well with this color, you can use it as a 1 coater, but again I suggest using 2 coats so you can get that opacity and that color to pop. Next, we have HBIC, and this stands for Head Bitch in Charge. Lights Lacquer describes this as a deep gunmetal black metallic shade, and I definitely agree. It is definitely a metallic black. It has a black base, as you guys can see, but it does have that really fine silver like glitter throughout the polish. So that's what gives it that metallic gunmetal vibes. And again, this could be a one coat, but definitely suggest doing 2 coats. And this is it with 2 coats. Next up, we have Rosy. Rosy is such a gray color. This is the nude of the collection. Lights Lacquer describes this as a taupe with rose copper shimmer, and definitely agree. It's not too brown, but it's also not too like nudish. You can definitely see the brown undertones in this color, and that shimmer spread throughout the formula. It's great. If you want that full opacity of this color, you can definitely use 2 coats and it'll give you all its goodness. The last shade of the collection, but definitely not the least color, it's Girl Power. Girl Power is such a unique gold. This one is definitely a 3-coater, especially if you have long nails. You might want to do 4 coats. The first coat, as you guys are seeing, is very sheer, very light, but once it dries, you can definitely build it up with the second coat and again with the third coat. I love this shade because it definitely shifts colors. Like, it has some rose with red shimmers. I really love this color, and this color is perfect to use as a topper on top of other shades. It's a great color. I love it. Again, this is a 3-coater, but definitely could be used as a 1-coater over top of other nail polishes. Did you guys like the swatches? I honestly loved every single swatch. Okay, so my thoughts on this collection. Honestly, I think every single color is beautiful. They are perfection, I think. They're such unique colors, especially 11. Like, 11 is such a unique color. Like, I don't have anything in my collection close to it. Actually, I take that back. I'm looking at one that's like very similar to it, but it's much more green. This one is very unique. Compared to the one I'm seeing, it looks similar, but not the same. This one is like such a unique color. And actually, KO Polish doesn't have anything like this in their collection, which is great. I don't know, 11 is just such a rare beauty, you know? Tefa and Woman are my top 2 favorite of this collection. Girl Power, girl, it's such a beautiful shade. I'm actually wearing it over top of Rosy right now. I've had this polish on for like a week and a half, and let me tell you, they're not going anywhere. My pointers kind of like, you know, there's wearage, but other than that, and also my thumb is kind of chipping already, but like these 4 fingers, they're going strong. There's obviously wearage on here, and obviously like from my nails growth, you can see that it's growing. I've seen swatches of other people putting Girl Power on top of every color. It looks gorgeous. The formula of Lights Lacquer, it's amazing. I love it. It's very like, all these colors are probably like, most of the color, not all of them, most of the colors are probably could be 1-coaters, but definitely recommend doing 2 coats of any color. I always recommend doing 2 coats of every color, just so the color stands out and you can really see the vibrancy and the color just do its thing, stand out and just pop. The only color that's not a 2-coater in this collection, it's gonna be Girl Power. This goes on very sheer on 1 coat. 2 coats, it definitely builds up, but 3 coats does definitely give you that full coverage. But this is the only shade that honestly requires 3 coats out of the entire collection, and I'm not mad about it because honestly it's a great topper for any color that you have. The bases are like almost the same size. They're not very different. I think KO Polish is a little bit slimmer. Maybe, I don't know. To me, it looks a little bit slimmer than Lights Lacquer, than the base of Lights Lacquer. Also, obviously, the logos are completely different. The back, this one has the ingredients and the contents and everything on the back. This one does not. This one actually has it on the bottom underneath the name. It actually has a little thing that says peel me, and if you open it, it tells you the ingredients, the content. It actually tells you it is cruelty free, made in the USA, and it's flammable. The size, I saw people comparing, saying that Lights Lacquer might have had a little bit more product in it, but it actually doesn't. They are both the same. KO Polish is 12 milliliters, and Lights Lacquer is also 12 milliliters, and you can see it beneath under the sticker. If you own both of them, you can actually see behind here. In KO Polish, it tells you behind here 12 milliliters, and on Lights Lacquer, it tells you, if you peel the little sticky, it tells you underneath the size, and it's also 12 milliliters. So they're both the same. They have almost the same formula as well. When I was doing comparison of KO Polish and Lights Lacquer, I noticed that KO Polish had more of a runnier formula compared to Lights Lacquer. Lights Lacquer's formula was a little bit thicker, which means it went on a little bit more opaque, and they were a little bit more 1/4, rather than KO Polish. Some of them were a little bit more sheer. Like when I did them on, since they were a little bit more liquidy, it was a little bit more sheer on the first coat. That's it. That's the only difference I found on the formula. Other than that, they are pretty much identical. They are both fast drying, and from what I can tell, they are both long wearing, because I've been wearing Lights Lacquer on my nails for like almost 2 weeks, and it's still on my nails. I have not seen a chip. There's obviously wear around the tips on my pointer, but other than that, nothing. What else can I tell you? How much can I compare this? Also, I noticed a little difference on the brush. So the brush on Lights Lacquer, it's not as rounded as KO Polish. Lights Lacquer does have a rounded brush, but it's not fully round like KO Polish brush is. Overall, that's everything I found. Not very much of a difference. Everything looks the same. They have the same mother, so of course she's gonna try them to make a similar or way better than the previous, than her previous brand. I just want to congratulate Kathleen Lights on launching Lights Lacquer. She's doing the damn thing. She's killing the nail polish game, and I am so proud of her, so happy for her, and wish her nothing but success. And honestly, I just cannot wait for future Lights Lacquer polishes, because I'm in love. Alright you guys, so that is it. I have nothing else to say about Lights Lacquer. I am done. I hope you guys like this review. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.